Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Solana price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. Starting on the daily chart here, we have an impulse for a wave 1 or a wave A finished after this case scenario. We have ABC correction for a wave B or a wave 2 and then continuation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. Meaning finished here A, B, C zigzag, 3 waves toward the upside. You're looking for 3 waves down as a bear market before continuation, of course, for a wave C towards the upside impulsively, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Another scenario is that you have a double 1, 2 here, 1, 2 finished, another 1, and a wave 2 looking, of course, for it. We finished already the wave A, B, and a C to hit minimum requirement $0.3875 for Solana, and then moving towards the upside one more time again. Higher potential that you are in a zigzag here in confluence with this 1-to-1 fib level and the blue box between 0.38, 0.5, and that because of the impulse that you got here for wave A potentially, and then moving towards the upside, of course, in this bullish scenario. Last scenario is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're looking for a wave 5 in leading diagonal. However, this is a less possibility that because, of course, the wave 3 touch the 1-to-1 fib level in a tiny price wick here, I would say, and then meaning longer than a wave 1, which is kind of invalidation for leading diagonal. However, we gonna keep it as a less possibility here, where you might see a wave 5 short for a wave 1 and then wave 2 and then explosion for a wave 3 towards the upside. As you might have seen, this confluence in target is a very essential and a very critical, and we might see, of course, all the 3 bullish main scenarios unfolding, of course, starting from this price here. Now, if we dive deeper, of course, inside this correction for the structure analysis here, what do we have? We have, of course, 2 potential scenarios. Now, you can consider this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. A finish, of course, impulse towards downside for wave A. Or you can consider it as well a W, X, and a Y finished a 3-wave structure. You're looking here for 3 waves toward the upside and potentially that you have finished the first impulse for this zigzag. And that means, of course, as you might have seen, our count has worked perfectly and also hitting 100% the blue box of a wave 5. You have a 1, 2, and then, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 3, wave 4, no invalidation, and then continuation for a wave 5 toward the upside. Now, this wave 5 seems not finished 100% yet, I would say. If we have bottomed here for a wave 4, that means it can be 2 possibilities here, that you have potentially wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, where you would like still to hit a 1-to-1 fib level, 158, of course, toward the upside. The second scenario is that you finished a 1, 2 here. It's a very small 1, 2. You have finished here a wave 3, 4, and a 5. However, this wave 1 is very, very shallow. Regarding, of course, I would prefer a wave 1 here to see it, and potentially even higher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 1, and then ABC for a wave 2, and then, of course, wave 3, 4, and a 5. Obviously, from the extended wave 1, which is, of course, longer than the wave 3, that means, of course, your wave 5 might be shorter than, of course, all these waves. It has to be shorter. It cannot be longer than the wave 3, giving a potential to hit the 1-to-1 fib level. Much more answers can be given, of course, inside this area. We're going to move in the micro, of course, for it. But before we do this, let's talk a little bit about the fib time here of a wave 4 over wave 2. And as you really realized right now, where we have, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here for this wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, to finish potentially a wave 5, wave 1, wave A at the 1-to-1 fib level, you did not reach yet as a 0.618, which is the minimum requirement for wave 4 based on the wave 2. Much better scenario would be even after the 1-to-1 fib level. And that means, of course, you might still have a deeper correction in case, of course, that you interfere inside this zone 1. Therefore, the invalidation start to call there, right? So we have to be careful. If we get an invalidation before getting one more wave towards the upside, you might have finished, of course, here correctively as W, X, and a Y, because you are looking at still at a zigzag right now. Yeah. So these are the possibilities. You're still looking for one more wave to see, of course, a wave 1 here if you would like to see continuation for higher prices. Unless if we get, of course, this invalidation here. Okay, so let's call it invalidation of bullish. So yeah, in this case scenario, therefore you are calling here a bearish scenario. Yeah, if you hit this. And why? Because of course, if you are in 1, 2, 3, 4 as a leading diagonal, the wave 4 anyway at this invalidation will be longer than the wave 2, which is not allowed in an ending diagonal. And that means, of course, you might still see lower prices and even, of course, breaking this new low, continuation towards the downside. So, of course, step by step, guys. Let's see the invalidation first, and then we talk about bearish again. So basically, we have, of course, the following fib levels for a wave 4 as an impulse. Basically, you have hit right now the 0.38, which is kind of a little bit deep, yeah, but even if still looking for lower, that is not a good sign, guys. If we see the 0.5, that would not be nice. So first, before starting to talk so much bearish, let me move also inside it to get much more micro analysis here, even at the 15-minute chart. So what do we have here is actually at the top, we start a potential 1, 2, 3, 4 invalidation, meaning 3-wave corrective here. You have other 3 waves corrective, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 potentially. But the wave 4 again interfering with zone 1, meaning potential ending diagonal. Also wave 5 longer than wave 3. Also invalidation. That means something else is unfolding here. We have to be careful. It might be, of course, several 1, 2s, guys. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Then 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So you have to be careful, guys. This might turn into an impulse. So potentially you have a zigzag here for a wave 1 correction. You got a potential wave 3. And then, of course, wave 4 and a wave 5, meaning potential leading diagonal is unfolding kind of like here. So we have to be careful. That might be as well kind of a leading diagonal. Now, the wave 3, it didn't took the high. Yeah, that's true, but it is very sideways. But yeah, it still can be possible, truncated, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Well, also the wave 5 didn't took the high. So the chances are not really strong, but you have to be careful. And this, of course, the signal is this simply this yellow line. Now it is very choppy here. It can transform to 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but much more indications that we're heading for an import for a bear market is, of course, your invalidation of bullish. And this is where I would confirm 100% that we're moving to take the low here. Yeah, so yeah, because this is gonna end up again as WX and a Y. Let's put as well the label here, WX and a Y. Here we go, white. All right, so you have to be careful from this. Currently, we are still in the bullish, guys. I'm still looking for higher, just to let you know. But if the price takes this low, yeah, you have to forget about it. Yeah, so you have finished in zigzag here. Yep, so basically that was it for Solana. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.